Well, I'll start off with just saying that I was proud of the way the team competed for 4 quarters. We played a very, very good football team. You can see Coach Sark's got Washington in the direction that he'd like Washington to head. They're a very, very good football team, as I mentioned before. We just didn't make plays when we needed to make plays. We left some points out there on the football field early in the football game with a missed field goal, and then opportunities really towards the red zone, and a couple sacks took us out of some situations that we could have put points on the board. Defensively, we just did not slow them down. I saw tackling was probably the major concern in the third and fourth quarter, as well as what you saw. We've got to tackle better when we're playing a team that's a top 20 football team. But as I sum it up before questions, I want to first give credit to Coach Sark and Washington, because they're a fine football team. He's done a great job of building that program into something that he really wants it to be. And you can see how his players play in that brand of offense. He just beat a very, very good football team in Boise State last week or 2 weeks ago. And, I think our players came out knowing that they had a chance to win this football game and fought to the end. Well, again, I think that we've played some pretty good offenses. We've got to tackle better. I mean, I haven't watched the film yet, but of course we could all see that we didn't tackle very well. Gave up a couple big pass plays in the first half with misreads, and we're young. I think their kids are playing hard, but we've got to be able to tackle better, and we've got to be able to make plays in space. Well, that's the thing that we've addressed with this football team is we haven't come out in the third quarter and played really this year. And, again, it's something that we've worked on. I mean, you practice running into the locker room, coming out, teaching it all. But it's something that we've got to get better at doing. And, again, it's that third quarter that's really not been our quarter. I would say that every other quarters that we've played extremely well, except for that third quarter. Sure. I believe in this football team. I believe in our football players. I believe in our coaching staff. You can see the strides that we've made on offense and defensively. We've got a lot of new faces out there, and it's not much different than the team we played 3 years ago. You're going to see a bunch of freshmen out there playing or sophomores that were not redshirted. So we're going to have to continue to get better. We're only 2 deep at the interior defensive line right now. So we're going to play guys, and those guys got to get ready to play. Secondary-wise, not until I get done grading it and looking at it, firsthand. But we gave up over 600 yards of offense. So of course, the running game, I don't think we really stopped it either. So I think we faced a very good quarterback, a senior quarterback, and I think Southern Illinois had a senior quarterback too that was very good. We have got to get better if we're going to be contenders. There's no question.
There were a couple of illegal formation penalties there, first half and then the second half.
Yeah, just one of our wide receivers wasn't on the line of scrimmage or was off. We had too many in the backfield. I didn't see the double pass that they called on us, but I heard that wasn't really a double forward passes. Well, again, we're a young football team. I told this football team that I was proud of them. I was proud of the way they've worked for the last 10 months, and we need a little bit of a break. I mean, when you look out there and you've got some young guys, but of course we'll work on tackling. Of course we're going to work on the basics of football. We'll get ourselves ready and prepared for the Red Hawks and then go into the Big Ten season. But, right now I think this football team is very disappointed after the loss. But I do think that they understand that they've made strides in this program, and we got to continue to make those strides so when we get into the Big Ten, we're ready to play.
As young as you guys are, as much inexperience and how good of a team Washington is, and you guys were trailing by quite a bit at one point. Just talk about the way your team competed and battled back in that game.
Well, I thought they fought extremely hard, and there was a couple big stops we made defensively that gave our offense a chance to get the ball back. I thought Nathan ran our offense extremely well in the second half. We had a couple adjustments that they made at halftime that you saw paid off for us by, with the draws that he was running, quarterback draws that he was running, and then completing the deep pass to Lank. So, I think this team did meet a challenge at halftime, and I think offensively we stepped up. Defensively, we got dragged down a little bit and didn't tackle quite the way we were in the first half.
You guys talk about Aaron Bailey and putting him in that situation on that fourth down play.
Just, we know what Aaron Bailey can become. Of course, he is a true freshman. We want to put him in those situations. I thought it was a great call by Cubes and something that, we scored on. And we know that Aaron Bailey's got some potential to be somebody special.
Coach, do you think on the pace of their offense and what effect that had on the game today?
Yeah, I think that any time that, that the pace is a little bit quicker than what you face. But we've been practicing that. We're running a quick-paced offense, too, at times. So, I'm not going to use it as an excuse or anything. We've got to be able to play that speed of offense better.
And then just kind of talk about the general feeling of that third quarter with both offenses kind of coming to life after half there.
Yeah, again, I think that, it all boils down to us not tackling well. And, us not, with eye violations, as I've always said, where we're not reading our keys, and if we're supposed to be in the middle third, then we need to be in the middle third. We don't need to be jumping a dragger coming across. Things of that nature that we've got to get better at doing. And that's just, things that we have to do better as a coaching staff in teaching our football players how to do that better.
Any final questions for Coach?
I do like to say, and just in ending, I always do this anyway, but it was a pleasure playing here. It was an experience for our football players that they will always remember. I think it's a great idea for us being here in Chicago. The fan support was excellent, and it was really getting loud there in the fourth quarter. So this football team was excited about playing at Soldier Field, and definitely was a blessing for us to be up here and have the opportunity to play. So thanks, Chicago.